Hello everyone, this is Saljan. In this replay I am back in the series where I go back and rebuy a tank that I've played early on, and the purpose is of course to get Ace Tanker. In this case it's the SU-85B, a tier 4 Russian tank destroyer that actually deals quite a bit of damage for its tier. In this battle I end up losing sadly. I get my Ace Tanker obviously, and I get a Halonen's medal, which is awarded for a tank destroyer that is destroying 3 or more enemy vehicles that are at least 2 tiers higher. And since I am a tier 4 in a tier 6 battle, it's obviously 3 tier 6 tanks that I destroy. I also get a top gun, and you will see in the end that the last kill that I get is a artillery for the top gun, and that was actually the French artillery on the enemy team drowned himself. I don't know if he knew that I was coming for him, or if he knew that he didn't want to give me the top gun, but luckily I found the M37 instead. But you'll see how it pans out obviously. I end up doing 2667 damage. I have 419 damage upon detection, and I believe I detect 6 enemies, which is the reason that I came to this hill, was to get some spotting damage, because it's always a good thing to see if you can mix up things when you're trying to get Ace Tanker, get a bit of everything. And especially since I was a low tier, I knew that I just had to come up here and try and do my best to both spot and since I am using binoculars, and do some damage. At the start I could have been shooting, but I decided to just see if I can get anyone else to shoot at them. Didn't really happen, so I decided to just start pounding away myself. Wasn't quite aware if I would get spotted doing it or not, but I didn't, so I just kept going. And this T-3485 is my first victim. He'll disappear from my render in a second or two, but I managed to take him out anyways. On my team we didn't really have very many players that did well. Then the closest to me in terms of damage was a KV-1S with 1400 damage and 2 kills, and the third were our German artillery, the Grill, that did around 700 damage. The rest was around 200 damage for the entire team. So obviously me doing 2667 is quite a lot for a tier 4 in a tier 6 battle. I probably do run out of, I actually don't remember, but I probably do run out of regular shells, because I only have 18 left at this moment, and I do end up shooting quite a bit. I think it was around 35 shells I fired. My crew is a decent crew that I have on my object 704, and I just put them over here without retraining them in this tank. So obviously I have 6 sense and I have good camouflage in this tank now, but they are not 100%, so but the tank was quite funny to play, and as I mentioned, you can do a lot of damage, and you can even do better than my shooting if your crew is 100% obviously, so bear that in mind, that when you don't have 100% crew you can't really expect all the best things, but I do tend to not bother leveling a new crew or grinding a new crew just for the sake of getting a Ace Tanker medal on a low tier. But enjoy the battle, and this was my Ace Tanker in the SU-85B. Even though you couldn't see it on the replay, I was actually aiming on the AMX 105. But and I did choose to blind fire because obviously, as I just mentioned, the crew is not 100%, so I could have been shooting right past him, so I chose to release a few extra shells before changing my target. But I didn't kill him sadly, and we are getting overwhelmed at this point. Most of our team is dead and they are pushing hard south now, so I choose to come over and see if I can get some damage in from this point. But then the KB1 appears, and since he's not a very fast tank, he's an easy target for me, especially with his side turned. Doesn't help him though that he doesn't move, obviously, and then when he does move behind cover, he keeps going, but probably doesn't have any clue where the shots are coming from. So that was my 4th kill, and the 5th will be coming up. I believe it's the Hellcat. I've run out of regular AP shells at this moment, so I'm chasing after artillery with APCR loaded, and now you'll see the AMX chooses to kill himself, which got me quite annoyed because I had hoped that he would be my top gun, but quite shortly after his suicide, the M37 shows up. There you go, he's suicided. And the M37 manages to spot me right now. So that got me worried that they would be so far up the hill that they could shoot me, and they are actually shooting at me, but I was lucky to escape. All of them being Russians as well, of course, doesn't exactly mean that they have precise guns, even though accuracy in this game for Russian guns is quite good. And I cross the railroads here, and I see that he's almost already pointed at me, so I just try to maintain my speed and see if I can get around him. But it doesn't really turn all that great, this tank, so it was quite difficult because I didn't really want to get shotgunned by him, so I had hoped I could come in and block him there, but didn't manage to do that, so I chose to drive forward a bit and see if he makes a mistake. And then I'm able to turn my tank now and shoot him, but the KB1S appears, and I just have enough time to finish him off, luckily for me. And I just hoped that I would have time for a snapshot, which ended, I don't even know where shell flew, but he takes me out, and you'll see that I don't really have all the damage shown in the game, but as always, you can find a link to the World of Tanks Replays website, where you can download the replay for better quality and also see the scoreboard. Thanks for watching.